Hey everybody, today's words to live by are: Jesus said, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which appear beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead men's bones and every kind of filth. Even so, on the outside you appear righteous, but inside you are filled with hypocrisy and evil doing." That is from Matthew 23, and that'll probably wake you up a little bit. And it's clear Jesus never condemned honesty, but he did condemn hypocrisy. And so, what is hypocrisy? It's when somebody claims a set of standards or moral beliefs, and those standards and beliefs don't align with one's behavior. It doesn't align and doesn't match up with what one is actually doing and how one is living. And so it's especially bad when hypocrisy becomes sanctimonious or sort of over the top virtue signaling or pietism, right? And so, whichever definition or variation of the definition that you want to use, I think this verse really reminds us that appearances mean very little if the heart is corrupt and if the behavior doesn't back up somebody's beliefs. And so I think if you want to take a secular approach to it, it's not just talking the talk, but about walking the walk also. And so I am reminded of this every time I walk out of church. I try really hard to remember that when I go to church or when I pray, it doesn't give me a free pass until the next time I go to church or the next time I pray. It doesn't even give me a free pass until the end of that day. And so it's really on me to make sure that the lessons need to stick. And so I think Jesus's, words, they really cut to the core of this. And it's just about righteousness not being about outward appearances, but about inward truth. And so I think there's a call and a reminder to live with integrity and to let our actions reflect genuine faith rather than just an empty display. And so that's really the takeaway. It's that your faith isn't an appearance, it's actually in the heart. So I hope you enjoyed today's reflection. I will certainly keep reminding myself of this every time I go to church, and I try to walk out of there with something to remember, and I always remember this one. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon.